Well, here's the Rhodes, Reeds, and Kane profiler. It's a very special single barrel design which actually gives you a difference between the center and the side of the profile, as well as, of course, the length. I'm going to show you how this machine works and what it can do. We're going to measure afterwards. So this machine has a couple of marks, and I have to look very closely here because I've got them scratched in. So this is kind of a prototype, and I'm still trying to decide if I'm just going to be building onesies or make a stable design. And the prototype, I just scratch the marks in. There you go. So we just tighten down the clamps. And on my machines, unlike the Popkin has a razor blade underneath, I just take and scratch across using the regular profiler blade. And it gives a really nice collar. And I have no safety on the cutter, so you can take as much or as little as you wish. It's a pretty fast process. But with no safety, that means you could really gouge in if you're not careful. It takes a little getting used to and developing your own technique. And so when I feel this is pretty much done, I'm just trying to really polish it off. When I feel no more resistance, I know I'm done. And so when I want to change, I loosen the clamps, take it out, put the other side on, look for my marks, okay, almost ready to go. We're going to do the other side. This might be a little slower than other profilers, but I think the speed at which it cuts sort of makes up for the little bit of extra time it takes to find the marks and center the reed and tighten your clamps again. But regardless, I think this profiler makes as good a cut as some very expensive double profilers, like the Hertzberg or the Pfeiffer. And with this machine, you could theoretically, I've got the things locked into place on each side, but if you had adjustments for the angle, you could probably change how much slope was in your profile from center to side. But that's maybe asking for a little much. You could also change that just by moving the cane back and forth on the barrel. It would change that. So this is still a work in progress in that respect, but however, it makes a really, really good profile and leaves a pretty smooth cut. I'm going to take this off now. This one's a little funny. Has I don't know if anybody can see this, but it's got a stain in the cane. And I don't know if I should measure this one. I guess we could just measure it anyway. I don't think it'll change the measurements. but my measurements are about 42 in the back, and there's 41-ish. Let's see. There's 42 right in the center. Move to the side. That says 37. You can see that. The other side says, whoops, 39. Let's go down here. That's about 32-ish. On the side, it's 26. Other side, 27. Let's go a little bit further. There's your 26. Let's go right down the center. 20. Over here on the side, 15. Other side, 19. So they didn't do very well in the front. But that's really going to get changed when you use your tip profiler. Let's go here. And of course we're working with a living, breathing plant, so other factors are involved. Okay, this is about 31.5-ish. About 25. Other side is around. Well, that says 27. Let's go right to the side. And that's 26. Okay. And the back, let's check that really quick. That's about 42. That's about 37.5. And that side is about 39. Just go right to the edge. And that's also 37.5. So, as you can see, pretty accurate. And again, some examples do better than others. Like I have one over here that was like near perfect. And you can see also a little bit better piece of cane. And it measured just slightly better than the piece I just measured. There you have it. The Rhodes, Reeds, and Cane prototype. And it's actually for sale. So if anybody's interested in that, contact me. And we can talk about buying the prototype. It would involve a little bit of counseling as to what you think needs to be added. I just placed this handle on the cutter, and it works so much better now, much easier to work with. And I'm just trying to keep it simple. And also this this machine will also do contra bassoon reeds if you use a 1-inch gouge. So there is where we are. Let's see if we can find a reed that has a nice, oh, I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it looks like. Maybe the differences are so little that you're not going to really see much of a heart. But I can guarantee you, since we did measure it, it is there. So, thank you very much.